for us to see any exposure tomorrow. If we do, it is going to be due to the exercise of in the money calls, which is going to probably be more minimal than we would have seen if it was this entire run. So yeah, pretty much that. Right back at the 126.70 resistance. Longs remain in control of the chain. Going into tomorrow. With zero DTE pressure, we may see some volatility in the early half of the day before longs stop buying zero DTEs. So expect some price fluctuation, probably between our current price and like 135 into the end of the week. We are currently trading below max pain, but we're still above gamma neutral and delta neutral. Why did we go upwards towards the end of the day? Could just be the closing of short-dated put positions for tomorrow. The relieving of pressure on the system. No reason to short it into close. Maybe they covered the last of the gamma exposure before close, so they wouldn't have to place the market orders at open tomorrow. These are all possibilities. We don't really know. Thoughts on the massive sell-off of SPY into close? I don't think the estimates for inflation, which comes out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. one more time, are very bullish. I think we're still going to see a slight increase in the rate, although the rate may be slowing down. That does not mean that it is inversing. For us to really achieve confidence in the market again, we're going to want to see the inflation rate reverting and shrinking, not going up less quickly. Inflation can stagnate historically for very long periods of time. And the Fed's addressing of inflation is not only ineffective, it's minimal. Most of the things driving core inflation are not under the Fed's control, and they can't really do anything to influence it with monetary policy. And so, they're pushing forward rate increases primarily to satisfy political agendas and make it look like they're doing something, more than they're really pushing forward inflation or rate increases to cure inflation. Anyway, that's it for today. We can take a look at the long-term chart. That's the SPY. Hold on. For GME, but nope. So looks like we're breaking back down to that key support level. Getting some decent volume now to the downside. Yesterday it was, even though we dropped a lot, the volume was very minimal. So we're starting to pick up a little bit of steam on this downtrend. After 126, our next key resistance to the downside is at 113. Remember, they're still holding open puts at 120, 125, and 110. All of these levels still with large numbers of puts. There is put interest at 190 as well. They did sell off some of their 60, 70, and 80 puts, but I think this is mostly due to the increase in Vega neutral. More than it is they don't think they can hit this price anymore. They don't want to hit that price anymore. So theoretically, yes, we could drive under $90. I do think that it's unlikely that they'll have the time to do that. unless they kind of flash crash it into the OPEX covering. And then also remember that they can continue shorting past the 17th. This does not have to be the end of their short interest in GameStop. They can continue shorting all the way up until the point where they cover, which at the latest is the 24th. So we could continue to see price decline after the 17th. I will say that their puts are not currently positioned for that, though. SPY under 400 tomorrow? It could happen. Especially with CNS coming up next week. No, SLD. Sorry. Tired. Where do you think we'll end next week at? I want my 135 CSPs assigned. I mean, you're already profitable on the position, so why not just buy them back and sell them lower if you want to get assigned? Like, sell them in the money again. Right? QT's already begun. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a good night. See you later.